Hello and welcome. My name is PapaSean. This is Medieval Dynasty, and if you are looking to have an heir to your dynasty, you're going to need to get married. And to do such, you're going to have to woo your lady of choice. And so what will happen is you're going to come to the various campsites in the towns, and you can figure out by discussion with the various ladies which one you would like to court. All right, so coming up
How
to
are
one of them,
you?
you can easily find whether or not they are romanceable. When you click on the number 2 for romance, she'll say either that she's married or she's not. If she is not married, then you can begin
Have a
the
good day.
wooing. All right, so let's see.
How is life treating you?
Romance, sorry, but you were a little too young for me. So
Goodbye.
another thing to keep in mind is that they have to be of the right age.
Are you
She's
well?
30 and we're younger. And then I think that she might be too young. She's not
I've got to
actually
go.
an option there as well. All right, so what we do have here is
How can I
Roberta.
help you?
And Roberta, we can have some small talk and we can learn more about them. So you could find out, does anything give you a hard time? Could you tell me something about your skills? She likes to do hard work, gets her blood flowing in the muscles and whatnot. So she's a very athletic kind of person. That kind of information is very useful for when you then go into romancing. And romancing isn't something that you're one and done. You're going to have to slowly work up the affection. And you get about maybe 3 romanceable interactions before you have to wait another day and come back to visit. Not only that, you have to be clean. And when I say clean,
Have a good
I
day.
mean if you've been running around hunting animals and stuff, you're going to get really dirty. And how you get clean is just by taking a swim in the water. That'll clean up your clothes enough that you can come back to
Hello there.
Roberta or your other lady of choice and begin the romancing. So as you see underneath the name, it'll tell you the age and the affection. So she's at 83%. So we're able to do the romance, and notice that when we click on romance, it doesn't say I'm married, right? Because we know Roberta is not married. We've been courting her for some time. We're at 83%. At this point, you can start the engagement with how are you doing, beautiful, or if you have a gift, you can give her something as well, or you can back out with never mind. Careful if you want to give a gift. If you don't actually have something that would be qualified as a gift, she will get excited about receiving a gift and then be upset and lose some of that affection when she doesn't in turn receive a gift. When going into the dialogue options for how are you doing, beautiful, you'll have some different things that you can say based on her discussions that she's had with you. If she's athletic, for example, she might want to hear things about how strong she is or her physique. If she is more engaged in like social activities and you offer her something that is a little bit less social, she may not be happy with that. Anytime you go off of her character and try to engage her in conversation that is not in her area of interest, you run the risk of getting negative affection. So you want to go with things that you know are going to entice the lady of your choice. So if you were to say, hey, I want you to be my wife, go down that path, she'll say, starting to fall for you, but I need more time. But it's because the affection has to be 100 before she will agree to marry you. All right, so given that, you can say things like, you're one of the smartest people I've known, but again, she's focused around athletics, so that may or may not have some positivity with her. That's the finest dress. She likes to get dirty and toil and work, so she may not be as kind to that thought. Might be a 5 on the affection side, but definitely not likely a 10. It might sound strange, but I feel at home when I'm with you. Okay, that seems like it could always be a positive, and in turn it actually came out with a +7, so that's a little bit above norm. And then if you were to say, how are you doing, beautiful? She is at 90% now. I can't stand laziness in people. Your diligence should be an inspiration for everybody. She is a hard worker, and so that should really kind of thrill her. And there you go, she got a +10. So now she's maxed out at 100. And if we want to take this further, let's go, actually, never mind. Romance option, how are you doing, beautiful, is tapped out for the time. You can see that, sorry, I need more time to think about it, but we now are at 100%. So if we give it a day and come back, Roberta will agree to marry us. Hopefully this helps you guys in continuing your quest in Medieval Dynasty. Please like and subscribe if it has. And until next time, happy questing.